Hola, hola gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? De vuelta, estamos aquí. Evidentemente hay un bug en español que no se entiende nada.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist
Cuidado,
outside of
todos
logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Bueno, vamos de vuelta, gente. Evidentemente en español se nos buguea todo lo que es la traducción y eso. Así que vamos a jugarlo en inglés, no queda otra. Para que ustedes puedan aprovechar al máximo.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there. The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama?
Hello.
You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. You would be a single piece. You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
onda, Leo?
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Vamos acá con el Alan Wake.
A terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now
Y lo que pasa es que si lo pongo en castellano se buguea, no se ve nada, se ponen las letras, cualquier cosa. Recién estaba jugando en castellano y no se puede, está todo bugueado. En inglés o bugueado.
this is it, witch.
Hombre, ¿cómo va? Vale, que corre. Estoy mirando ahí. No me...
Just like
vieja, che.
I can keep this up forever.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here. Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Lo corté varias veces, pero estoy
Hi.
hace una hora. Estuve
Hello there. You
Estuve
picked a good
renegando un
time to
poco.
visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Just a couple more.
I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller! How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love.
So much
'cause
for
it'll
quiet
break your heart
vacation.
when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer
Do me a
human.
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
No, lo que pasa es que se buguea, no se ve bien. Se subtitula
Hello?
mal. Por eso tengo que jugar en inglés.
Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid. Damn.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his...
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
It's pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Sí, sí, en un rato juego. Hacemos los. Este voy a jugar para empezar y guardo. Si no, se buguea todo el idioma español, no sé por qué. No funciona bien.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again. An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on! Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing! Have fun!
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
¿Se escucha y se ve bien, Leo?
Alice? Honey?
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise.
No.
It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey,
keeps...
just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Opa.
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone gone dark. All the lights were out.
Bueno, en teoría,
Alice, I'm coming. It's
Cuando-
all right. I'm coming.
cuando empezó el juego, cuando empezó el juego, atropella a alguien él.
Alice?
Y es como que desaparece el cuerpo y ahí lo empieza a perseguir.
Oh no.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Cuando empieza pisamos a uno ahí, ¿viste? Y como que lo empieza, desaparece el cuerpo y después lo empieza a perseguir. Parecido al Silent Hill, pero no.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there. Damn.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
Sí, parece que era una persona. Pero bueno, no sé si es así. Debe ser la trama del juego. ¿Quién es el que pisamos?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
En teoría sí es una persona. O era, no sé. Algo así.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Lo jugué muy poco.
The
Me
lights
acuerdo
up
que lo
ahead were a
jugué
good sign.
nada.
Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Lo tuve instalado hace 4 o 5 años y lo jugué una vez, un rato y nada más, no jugué más. Es como una onda, un Silent Hill, algo de eso. Nunca se puede pasar, pero así no queda nada por acá. Lo jugué hace mucho y lo dejé ahí guardado, nunca más jugué. Y ahora lo empecé a jugar de vuelta. A ver qué tal es. Tiene bastante buenas críticas, hay 2 juegos de este.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
¿No conocías, Leo, el juego?
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
No tengo ni un arma, nada.
Lose? Shit. The deposit. It's the latest thing. Kill 2 birds. Even test them. Great. Fall.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
La famosa pistolita.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
Trying. It's the latest.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello? Let you one.
This is bad.
Marra Morino.
During your trying.
Yes.
It's
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
in.
Hello?
Proven. Help. Let you.
This is bad.
Ahora sí.
There were more of them.
Ah, guau. 3 golpes y me morí, está normal. Ah.
There were more of them. My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Vieja de vuelta.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside me.
Ay, Dios. Me los mando.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Los termos, agarrar nada que ver, no sé qué sé con los termos.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows.
Sí,
It
toma
was
un
hard
mate.
to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was
El
plain to
hombre-
see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive,
Estaba cara
distorting his
conmigo.
features.
Estaba su cara
It was a
conmigo.
scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Bueno, ahí explica como que es un fantasma.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Quedan igual. Le falta una patada, algo. Como en el dedo. ¿No? Da. Una patadita loca. Me estoy quedando sin bala con carpa, no sé qué voy a hacer. Esto te va corriendo y te patean la cabeza. Para el mate.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Pero te pegan. Intentás esquivar y te comes un garrotazo.
I couldn't
atrás.
stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
No está mal igual, corre. Llamo como en el effort. Y con 8 balas no le gano ni de onda. Agarra, lo capo.
The stairs were useless. I had to find something else to help me climb up.
Bueno, ahí me pega y no. Retránsfugo esto. Sí, ¿no?
To get up there.
Re tramposos son. Mirá, balas. ¿Dónde salieron esas balas? Podés esquivar una vez, dos, pero te pegan, llega un momento que te dan el sacudón. Aparte tengo que activar esto y no voy a poder correr mucho más.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness.
Como habla. Una escopeta.
I heard them before I saw them. With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
ahí. Tipo puente. Me quedo esto acá. A vuelta. Clim. Hay que saltar. Me di cuenta. Nabo total. Parece un charter. Cuando querés saltar y no podés. Listo. Había que saltar nomás, el chabón corría.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. But you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I was.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice. The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Vamos. Uy. Qué goma que son estos chabones, boludo. Te salen... pero a 200 metros me tiró el coche. Mira cómo desaparece. Tránsfuga estos chaboncitos. Balas estamos al límite, no tengo ni balas. Otro más. No murió. Quedó sin bala. No le erran un tiro a este chaboncito. Están garrote loco. Balas, balas, balas.
Salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for today.
Magnificent.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed.
Arca confiable contra las balas.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come.
No sé, no apunta
Assuming
bien.
I'd reach the lights
Medio
of the gas
automático lo
station
apunta.
alive.
Pero igual está dando al lado de las balas. Tiro balas. Tiro balas a morir. Por eso estaba al lado de las balas. Por eso me había puesto ahí al lado.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Está bueno el juego, ¿eh? Bastante interesante. Ahora él está buscando a la mujer porque evidentemente se la
After
llevó.
the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself. I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back. Departure by Alan Wake. The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment. then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
La verdad que desconozco para qué es el termo. ¿Será una cura?
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Porque capaz que es una especie de cura.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice. Came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Bueno, hasta aquí hemos llegado. Muy bueno el juego. Así que continuamos en la próxima. Gracias a todos por las vistas. No se olviden suscribirse. Un saludo para todos. Chau chau.